My darling, I am the one and only, the beginning and the end. I am able to view every sunrise and sunset that has ever happened. From the moment you inhaled, I was aware of your presence and adored you. Time does not matter to me, since I am able to see every moment of your existence in a single moment, regardless of how long it has passed. You are loved, you are known, and you are treasured by the one who knows everything. May this fact bring you hope and confidence at this brilliant time. Because I am limitless, I see your future and the impact of your choices on it, and I know every step of your journey, every victory and every defeat. Faith, that I am leading you toward development, insight, and a deeper friendship with me, even when you cannot understand the reason for your difficulties. Do not let the burden of your limits deter you. Rather, embrace your limited nature as a loving Father who does more than just point the path. He walks it with you. May you always remember to rely on me, because my everlasting wisdom surpasses your own limited understanding. The end of your earthly existence should not be feared, or I have already crossed over before you, so this isn't a new chapter in your life. Rather, it's the entrance into my glorious everlasting kingdom. I am the Omega. Therefore, if you are feeling overwhelmed by the stresses, fears, or uncertainty of life, I will be right there to greet you with open arms. In the midst of overwhelming challenges, keep your focus on one last promise. Your tale ends not in sadness, but in everlasting joy. Remember this promise even in your darkest times. I have already planned the triumph. I am guiding you along a road that is unique and valuable to you, since you are my creation, created to help you achieve a goal that no one else can. As you get near to me via worship, prayer, and peaceful thought, you will learn more about your authentic self, the one I have for you. And while your path may seem unique to others, I have crafted a lovely scheme that enables you to travel alongside others in harmony and camaraderie. As you grow closer to me, you'll learn to love others with grace, compassion, and freedom. You'll be amazed at how my presence is interwoven into every aspect of your life, from the ups and downs to the everyday moments. Imbue them all with profound significance as you commit to me, drawing strength from a supernatural source that enables you to serve, forgive, and disseminate. Embrace the unknown journey of discovering your own identity by letting go of your preconceived notions and committing to me, a beacon of light in dark places. Standing in wonder of my unending company, you will discover the limitless joy of being totally alive and entirely loved. I will never desert you, fail to hear your screams, and stop guiding your steps. Remember that each breath is an opportunity to walk in my compassion and grace, and that your life's tapestry is woven into a bigger pattern. When the path becomes long and tough, hold on to me in trust and let go. May the sound of my voice guide you as you find solace in my everlasting arms, knowing that I have been at your side from the beginning and will remain so until the very end. Rejoice, because you are eternally protected in. Despite the weight of the world, my unfaltering love has never ceased to pour forth its affection for you, and I have always been at your side. When you were feeling the weight of worry, I was there to help you remove it. When you were on the verge of having your pleasure snuffed out by grief, I brought you a serenity that no one else can match. I will grant you insight, and I will do it when you seek my presence in earnest prayer, reverent worship that originates within you, and the passionate outcry of I, the Lord of heaven and earth, will open that door wide and welcome you into my loving arms, and you will conquer the seemingly insurmountable challenges that have stood in your way, my beloved soul. By entrusting me with your future, your ambitions, your goals, and your long-held desires, I am the one who carries you and witnesses every step you take, as well as every tear you cry. I have in my hands the knowledge that the heavens themselves are rejoicing. In fact, the angels are celebrating with a rumble because they see your faith radiating like a trust that I, the Almighty, will overcome every obstacle you face, and let these angels surround you to defend you, shining beacon. Challenge after challenge, not by your own intellect or physical prowess, but with the strength of my spirit. In my presence you will always come out on top, for I provide you the ability to face adversity with wisdom and bravery. Some people's hearts refuse to open up to the hope I provide, but I bless those who are brave enough to trust what I say with unfaltering belief. Even while I freely provide, there are those who will not listen to me, some who will not see my light, and those who willfully disobey my message and treat it with contempt. I honor the free will I established in each person, and those who refuse to believe in the love that patiently pursues them will lose out on the bounty of benefits I desire to pour into their lives. I do not impose my beliefs on anybody, but I am always willing to welcome those who return to my arms, since my objective is to help people recover. So I do not push belief onto anyone. I hear your prayers for restoration and salvation with great sensitivity, particularly when you are feeling discouraged. When you bring me your concerns, aspirations, and innermost wishes in prayer, I am quick to reply. You will see my love and power shatter every bond, raise you from every hole, and equip you sooner than you imagine with my powerful presence. In the face of adversity, my spirit can turn your stories into powerful testaments to the power of hope, and you can walk in triumph with strength you never knew you had. Believe that even your worst times are chances for my growth. Love me with all your being, and seek me out every day as you would a priceless treasure. Bow down before me in adoration. Your character has been shaped by your waiting. You have learned the patience of someone who relies on a parent. I see the glory that will radiate from declaring that you will remain steady in faith, no matter how lengthy the trip appears. You have grown in wisdom and persevered through many challenges, and your faith has grown stronger like the roots of a powerful tree that understands its source. Looking to me for direction, you are standing on the brink of a new season, ready to reach the heights I have set before you dare to. As you, faith, ascend this once mighty mountain, know that I am waiting for you at its peak, brimming with delight, ready to pour forth the abundance of my love to you like a soothing river. You will know me not just via tales spoken or words recorded in old books, but when the day breaks and the night falls, you will be in my holy presence. By means of an intimate encounter, you will come to understand that I am not some abstract idea or a passing recollection. Rather, I am the deity who has protected your existence and your necessities from the start. Never again will you believe that I have concealed my face from you. Even amid the stillness, I listened carefully to every word you spoke, every cry for mercy, and every sincere expression of gratitude. It warms my soul. Joy to see your steadfast faith in the face of adversity. I have witnessed your struggles with uncertainty and your tears, yet you have persisted. You are prepared for this because you have clung to the reality that I am real, loyal, and your shelter. Consistently, you have returned to this truth. As soon as you are prepared to receive the gifts I have planned for you, I will begin to do so. Throughout your existence, there have been times when you have sensed my absence, yet even at those times, my presence has never wavered. My guardian angels who obey my every word kept watch over you, protecting you from the concealed threats that tried to harm you. They worked tirelessly to establish. Things are moving in a way that will benefit you. I have shortened deadlines and unlocked doors that seemed to be closed throughout the whole period of waiting and persistence, during which I did not hear. It's quite heartwarming to see a child who has put their trust in me and surrendered all control when you criticize or challenge my intentions, has complete faith in me, and I couldn't be happier to be your dad. My heart's wish is to see you succeed in life and be happy, and I am filled with delight at the prospect of being your. You will continue to rise, beacon of hope, illuminating the path ahead for your loved ones and everyone else whose lives you touch. As you conquer seemingly impossible challenges, everyone around you will see the radiance of your bravery, perseverance, and loyalty. I delight in showering you with kindness, and I will do it forever. There is no limit to what I can accomplish, and they will see that I am standing behind you and benefiting you in ways that beyond human comprehension. I have given you authority. Use it to inspire and uplift the people you care about the most. I will accomplish great things in your life, so keep going and don't give up. It is time to rise to the challenge and fight for what is right. So please, follow me with all your heart and listen for the still, little voice of mine among the din of this world. I have wonderful gifts waiting to be shared with anybody who is willing to believe. Standing solid where I stand, doing what is right, working hard to gain insight and knowledge. All of these things set you up for the remarkable breakthrough that is just around the corner. Have set you up, and your waiting time has not been in vain. Now is the time for you to see your situation improve, and divine favor will be released upon you. During this difficult time, my family, please grasp my hand and find comfort in my presence. I love you with an unending and pure love. I feel terrible when I see you hurting, and my sympathy goes out to you because I want to make sure that you don't lose the serenity that I gave you. Beloved, I have vowed to shower you with blessings, just like a tremendous river does. All you have to do is open your heart and let me know that you are prepared to receive, and I will make good on my promise. In times of sorrow, you will never be left unprotected. My protecting mantle will wrap around you like a warm blanket, as I have promised. My word is lawful and binding if I say I will do something. And I will do it because I am able to and because my love for you has no bounds. If I say anything, I will make sure it comes to fruition. Just as I have been by your side through good times and bad, I will be there for you until you experience victory. I want to assure you that my love for you is deep, and that my desire to see you succeed is even deeper. I know that the difficulties you face sometimes seem insurmountable, but I also know that with perseverance and faith, you will overcome them. Yet if you look up and have trust in my view, if you think my promises are stronger than any problem, you will see how a shift in your thinking may transform your fate. Your beliefs are shaped by your ideas. I want to show you a broader perspective because your faith determines your reality. As you waited, my angels were arranging for the individuals you would meet in the end. I was crafting a plan to meet unexpected chances, reshape situations that looked frozen in the stillness, and deal with the challenges you faced while fighting back tears on those long evenings. An exquisite web of benefits, with some strands you might identify, like a friend's opportune remark, an unexpected financial windfall, or an unexpected surge of. Uplifting those who stayed out of sight while weaving together in the background, yet each thread has a function and tells a tale of my. Aim high, look about, and take stock of all the obstacles you've conquered, the paths you've traveled, and the triumphs you've experienced along the way. No matter how little, they all serve as evidence of my devotion. The times you thought were your downfall were really stepping stones that helped you become the you have become as a person, because of the hardships you have overcome, which have strengthened your resolve, increased your capacity for empathy, and sharpened your capacity to bounce back from setbacks. Please keep in mind that I do not bless you so that you may enjoy them on your own. Rather, my gifts are meant to overflow and benefit your relationships, workplace, and everything else in your life. Neighborhood and beyond, allow your actions speak louder than words, show compassion for people going through tough times, and be patient with those who question your reality. Nobody has ever felt my love for them, but when you do, they see a part of my soul. They see my care as a father and my protection as a shepherd. Considering that I am more like a brother than a friend, therefore my little one, you need not be afraid of the dark, because I will always be there to hold your hand. A new season is about to begin, and you have been patiently waiting for it to come. Now is the moment to enjoy what you have waited for, so be ready for some surprises. Behold the horizon of hope, because the dawn of your miracle is already illuminating the sky in this coming season, with transformations so rapid and deep that they will astound you. Season. You will come to see that every cry was used for a reason, every prayer was heard, and every hour of waiting had a meaning. I was there the whole time, weaving a tale of second chances, faith, and triumph. I've always had a bird's-eye view of the forest, foreseeing the forest foreboding, and now I'm encouraging you to do the same. You may face any challenge knowing that your Heavenly Father is beside you every step of the way, providing strength, guidance, and encouragement. Come closer to me than you have ever been before. May all your concerns be a call to prayer. May your fears be invitations to trust. And may every difficulty be a chance to rely on my everlasting arms. Because in doing so, you will see my hand. With my grace supporting you and my voice guiding your steps, constantly keep in mind that faith is the key to unlocking every benefit. Have confidence that I will always remain the same. Come to me in the stillness of each morning, in the bustle of the day, and in the quiet moments before you slumber at all times. I am loyal, loving, and sovereign. At night I get joy in listening to your voice soaring to heaven, even if your words are spoken with trembling lips. In these genuine times, you may not be able to see it with your physical eyes. However, when you shout out with unwavering faith for the safety of your loved ones, pleading with them to never leave them, the skies are stirred and the angels join in triumph. Lord, I am standing by your side, protecting you and your loved ones from the unseen forces who are working to undermine your tranquility. Listen closely as I speak to you now. No matter how many times your friends abandon you, or how many doors seem to shut, I will always be there for you. My love for you is greater than any human love. The Lord your God will never leave you. My love for you and your family is unwavering, and I assure you that you and your loved ones are secure in my care. Cherish the gifts I have bestowed upon you. I have pledged that if you are loyal with the lesser gifts, I will entrust you with bigger and more abundant blessings if you care for, appreciate, and steward them with appreciation throughout your life. Your faithfulness will cause your gifts to expand like seeds sown in rich soil, and my word will never fail you, my eternal treasures. I can already see thee. Your love for me is evident, and I want you to know how valuable you are to me. But I also see the odd shadow of melancholy that casts a shadow over your otherwise undeniable dedication. Every now and then, you may find yourself burdened by an inexplicable sense of spiritual heaviness that seems to materialize out of thin air. This silent grief is my. I will not stand by while you continue on this path. My soul is gently guiding you back to the source of my presence, the sustaining waters of my love. Throughout all eternity, you are depleting the resources your spirit sorely need. The pain in your chest is a warning cry from the bottom of your soul. The longer you refuse to acknowledge this need, the more bewilderment and exhaustion will engulf you. Thus, I am offering you the living water to quench your soul. Your trials will start to seem more like punishments than chances to get to know me, and you'll start to misunderstand my voice as a guy who should. I have already shown my boundless love for you in many ways by rescuing you from your predicament, and I am not an outsider to what you are going through. Possibly, hold the magnitude of my affection. Listen, my darling child, I long for intimacy with you. I long for the times when your heart is receptive to the gentle teaching whisper of my. A voice in the first rays of morning invites you to sit with me, allowing my spirit to uplift your spirits as you witness the start of a new day, and you to express your gratitude. During the mayhem of lunchtime, take a minute to reflect on my constancy. I will strengthen you with new hope every day, and put your trust in my everlasting promises. And once the sun goes down, tell me the worries, anxieties, and doubts that are weighing you down. Dreams that never came true, and have faith that I can calm the tempest that rages inside your thoughts. My beloved child, I do not only want your adoration when life is easy, I want to be there for you through the highs and lows of life, bearing the weight of every feeling, whether it be joy, frustration, sadness, or uncertainty, before. Rather than avoiding your candor, I approach nearer. My kind spirit gives solace and understanding, particularly when you're at your weakest. And you should never forget that your tears are valuable to me. Every one of you who has ever spent time in my life has left an indelible mark on me, and I will always remember you and the ones you've lost. If you let me into your life, I will quench your soul's aridity and soothe your broken heart as a rainstorm soothes parched soil. In my presence, I will revive every part of you that has become stiff or tired. You will rediscover the pleasure that was once lost, and you will learn to see obstacles as opportunities. I implore you, do not let the voices of disappointment or fear to persuade you that these trials are harsh, but rather chances to see how I separate oceans and bring down barriers for those who put their confidence in me. No matter how bad things become, I will never leave you to fend for yourself. Instead, I will use my mercy and grace to mold you into a stronger person, strengthen your faith, and give you peace even when the storms of life seem insurmountable. Keep fast to the truth, my eternal word. It will guide you and keep you safe even when tempestuous seas try to sweep you away. Assurances that I am always with you, that storms pass when I call out to you, and that I am orchestrating your life's events. Sure, your mind may question my claims, but I will always be there to support you. Even though you may feel discouraged, I want you to remember my promises and not believe any lies that suggest I am distant or unhappy. I am watching over you with the love of a caring father, and I can see when you're down and out, my spirit will breathe new life into you, and I will listen to your quiet pleas. I will meet you where you are, when you feel empty, unsure, and terrified. Rekindle the fantasies you thought had faded away and light a fire of hope that breaks the hold of despair, my dear child. Grasp my hand once more. Let me. May you be led daily, step by step, closer to the purpose for which you were formed. You may not completely understand how your faith-filled actions are contributing to a greater narrative of salvation, but I promise you, it is happening. With each prayer and moment of submission, you are building up to the day when you will be able to look back and marvel at the ways my hand protected you and my love nourished you, and how the seeds I sow in your heart bear fruit abundantly through every valley you pass through, no matter how steep the mountain. As you walk in communion with me, you will find resources of strength, knowledge, and resilience that you never imagined you possessed. Trust that I am bringing you toward the promise I have put in your heart. Before long, doors that seemed impenetrable will swing open, and you'll be able to relax into a state of bliss that beyond description. Pause now, my dear. Shut your eyes, breathe deeply, and feel my presence fill you as you are held in the everlasting arms of the one who calls you by name. Every part of you knows that you are completely understood, adored, and safe in my care. I have never once looked away from you. Listen to my voice, because I am here, and I will always be here. Take heart in my words, and with the power that only I can give you, venture forth into the world. I pray that my perfect love, which is unending and unfaltering, will transform your sorrow into joy, your confusion into clarity, and your uncertainties into nothingness. My living water will wash, refresh, and revive your whole spirit. So, my child, you need not travel thirsty and tired no matter how far away you feel. At this very moment, return to me, your devoted Father, whose love for you has never wavered. Allow me to envelop you in my love so profound to the point that it makes you weep with delight, and those tears will be ones that you are not embarrassed to let anybody see. And when others ask you why you're sobbing, you can confidently say that you are being embraced by the delicate and magnificent love of your Father, whose voice resonates softly inside you. My words promise that your sadness is lifting and that a new beginning is on the horizon. This is why evil persists, to steal the light from the blossoming of hope and promise that is inside you. Pay close attention, because the blessing you have yearned for is almost here. It seems like things have not gone according to plan, and you're feeling the looming shadow of disappointment. Yet I encourage you to remain steadfast today and refuse to allow disappointment or irritation bring you down. Look me in the eyes, child, and let us pray together as you submit to God, who sees the hardships pulling at your spirit and the doubts eating at your serenity. We must face this suffering side by side. Never again will you believe that I am unapproachable or that my affection for you has faded. From whence did you get that notion? Who told you that you are unlovable, worthless, or abandoned? This shatters my heart since it goes against all that you and I stand for. Keep in mind that deep down within, I feel like I made you, and that this betrays my devotion. Kid, you are invaluable to me, and I would never want to be separated from you. Think back on the moments when you felt like you were slipping into a deep melancholy, and was not me running away from you when I heard that your last day was approaching. On the contrary, I was the one who raced to your side, cradling you close as I went. Unfathomable mercy, my darling. Even when you did not pray to me, I was the one to reach out to you first, resolved to prove that I would never abandon you. I have cleaned and restored you, and I have forgiven the faults you believe are too huge. With my unlimited grace, I lifted you when you were down, and I healed the wounds you thought would never heal. Then I put you back on your feet. There, on the road of purpose and hope, you began to walk again, reborn in spirit, and prepared to carry out the tale I've been crafting for you from the moment you were born, so listen carefully. Focus on this moment. I assure you that my love for you will never change, and that no one can ever take you out of my arms if you ever feel like you're drowning. When we have concerns or anxieties, it's usually because we've let another voice dominate our own. However, there's no need to hold on to that guilt any longer. Right now, I'm welcoming. Come back into my arms and cry if you need to. I feel the same way when I see your determination to be with me again. Please know that I am not some distant, impersonal God. Rather, I am the Father who mourns with you when you are sad and celebrates with you when you achieve success. Returning to my loving presence, yes, challenges will forever be a part of life. When uncertainties arise, see them as restless birds that, if given the chance to nest, may cause chaos. They will sow seeds of doubt and pessimism in your mind, causing you to lose sight of the wonderful times we've spent together. Before long, the benefits you've experienced will seem insignificant, supplanted by ideas of giving up. But you must recall the moments when my hand led you safely through dangerous situations, shielded you from harm while you didn't know it was happening, and showered grace onto you. Grace even when you didn't feel deserving. Now, to further on that analogy, these uncertainties are like vultures that swoop down on everyone who shows even the slightest sign of fear. I have given you the power to drive those pesky doubts away. Just raise your voice in prayer the moment you feel their wingtips hovering over you, and they will be chased away. In times of uncertainty, hold on to the promises I have made to you and proclaim them over your life, because they are too bright for them to ignore. Imagine this. You and the spiritual sphere are mine, and I am your devoted Father who keeps his promises. Strolling across a lush field as the sun beams down on you, that expansive area stands for the freedom I've bestowed upon you. Sure, clouds may roll in, but despite the tempest, you are secure and unmoved, because you are standing in the middle of my promises. So even when it begins to rain, you may stand up, smile, and repeat every day remember the words of the ancient psalmist. The Lord is with me, so I will not be overcome. May BL flourish in your heart and soul. They sought solace in my steadfast presence during their darkest hours, and I comforted them as they poured out their terror, rage, and grief. In response, they were showered with my merciful love. Never dismiss or ignore their emotions. The same goes for you. You may always confide in me, and I will never get tired of listening to your questions, your wounds, and your wounded heart. Bringing you solace or shaping you into the kid I always knew you could be, know that my kindness and tolerance have no limits, and that I have showered you with incalculable gifts. Every sunrise you see, every friend who lifts you up, and every opportunity for connection, all serve to remind you of my identity. If you're feeling lost, focus on the mercy that is offered daily. It is a love letter from my heart to yours. Hold on to these physical symbols of my sincerity. They are my hope that you will treasure them. The times I hid in the woods, because you know that I will do it again, because my fidelity does not end, my child. Your tears are precious to me, because they symbolize the open and honest expression of your feelings. Never hold back, particularly when you feel my presence influencing you. When you cry out in delight, remember that it is a precious moment. The act of presenting it is like to your heart, releasing a beautiful fragrance of devotion, a visible manifestation of the personal growth I am fostering inside you. Escape the fear of being judged and let your tears tell the tale of redemption. I discovered you, rescued you, and claimed you as my own. And if you ever question the truth of, listen closely to the gentle murmur of my soul as it accompanies you on this journey. I am the one who walks side by side with you, and our bond will ease your heart. Imagine my arms wide out, ready to receive you, the one who helps you up when you fall, rejoices when you succeed, and bandages your wounds so you may stand up again. You are more than a name in a book or a face in a throng. You are known and loved passionately by everyone who encountered you, and they eagerly await your return. I implore you, my child, to dwell on the moments I restored your health, and not let the devil obscure your memories of the battles I waged on your behalf. When everything seemed lost, you found solace in my words and fresh hope in my actions. Remember the moments when my love made the impossible possible, and let these memories protect you from the voices of doubt and despair. I can feel the weight of your troubles weighing on your mind, my dear child, and I implore you not to give in to those ominous murmurs. Your adversary is trying to sow despair in your heart right now, but I want to rescue you from that pit of despair and fill your heart with new hope. I am writing my name across your heart so that you are my beloved, and my love for you is unwavering and powerful enough to dispel any confusion you may have. As I say, I love you to you, Harbor. Whatever comes up in your mind at the sound of these words, know that I am the one who pays close attention to what you have to say. I am the one who hears your cries and empathizes with your worries. I keep a close eye on everything that's happening to you because you are very valuable to me. I want for you to go through life knowing that you are loved by a higher power, even if I don't understand it all at the moment. My hand is always at your side, no matter the season. Just when you think I'm far away, remember that I'm really closer than the air you breathe. I've decided to keep my word and have announced that. No matter how many adversaries surround you, casting despairing darts at your spirit, my love will remain a shield protecting you from harm. The darkness may encircle you, leaving you to feel imprisoned or alone, but I will shine a light into the darkness and give you courage to fight against treachery. Although it appears like disappointment is constantly following you, remember that my shadow is always covering you like a shelter, and that you can always find solace in me, even when no one else is there to support you. Sighed, raise your voice, and now speak out your faith. Let the heavens hear you say, I believe in you, Jesus. The words that flow from your heart are free from the shackles of temporary emotions. You are no longer a victim of their manipulation. You have been granted the freedom to stand as an heir to the eternal kingdom. Your faith will be the rock that holds you steadfast through thick and thin, and my word will be the unshakable foundation upon which you stand. Fear and doubt attempt to obstruct the potential that I, the Creator of heaven and earth, have placed inside your soul. But you are resilient, and I believe in you. So hear me again. I believe in you. No matter what challenges life throws at you, I will always hold you dear because you are loyal, courageous, and invaluable to me. Regardless of your current perception, a legion of my guardian angels is assembling around you, prepared to protect you and battle for you. Your position may seem tangled and confusing, but I pledge to lead you through this season of suffering and into freedom. Trust me, I've said it, and I will fulfill it. May confusion obscure your vision, but take comfort in the knowledge that I have a plan for your future. No valley is too deep or too black for my arm to reach down and rescue you from when despair threatens to overwhelm you. If you feel that you are all alone, I promise that if you scream out to me, my name will be heard in heaven. My child, I will. My presence is like a bright light that illuminates every dark corner of your heart. I ask you to let go of the fears, insecurities, and pain that have been holding you back, and let my spirit guide you. As a shepherd holds a wounded lamb, I will hold you tenderly, cleansing and renewing you, so that your grieving may become dancing, and your confusion can become clarity. My grace can cover any imperfection, failure, or regret, and I will heal and safeguard it. I will speak with conviction, and I am secure in the protected by the boundless love of God in whom I have full confidence. These words serve as a shield for your soul, serving as a constant reminder that you are standing firm on the holy. The heavenly troops are forming a battle formation to vanquish any plot against you as you proclaim your faith on this exact ground. I will not abandon you in the midst of these challenges, my child. Rather, you will learn of my unwavering commitment and the strength of the triumph I have already achieved for you. Not to belittle you or condemn you, but to bring you into the abundant life I have planned for you. Let your guard down and listen to my gentle nudging. You are mine, and I take pleasure in you. Embrace this reality and let your fears and doubts go. No matter how many deceitful things try to convince you otherwise, I will always be here by your side, prepared to give you the strength you need to overcome every obstacle that comes your way. Picture the sky gradually warming from darkness to sunrise, soaking everything in golden light, and let it serve as a reminder that the one who is inside you is bigger than everything in this world. You will be filled with delight when I turn your heavy burdens into light, and you will be filled with praise when dawn comes. Just remember to scream my name when you are joyful. Once again, praise serves as evidence of your deliverance and the key to unlock prison walls. It affirms that fear is no longer a controlling factor in your life. No matter how tough things become, you may always find solace in knowing that my love for you is unwavering and that my vows will last. Let these words sink deeply into your heart. Even if others come and go, my love for you will never change. I am here to be an anchor for you, a refuge when times are tough. My love, my purpose, and the future I have planned for you define you, not your challenges, your past, or your failings. So instead of submitting to despair, look to the hills, because your assistance comes from the one who created heaven and earth, the one who never sleeps, and from there you will find strength. Sleeps but keeps watch over you. From sunrise until nightfall, I am fully involved in your life, planning things that you can't see. Take comfort in my peace, my child, and know that I am God. At the right time, you will see how all things work together for your benefit. Turn over all your fears to me and see how I will infuse you with a spirit of bravery. In my presence, the darkness of despair will fade away and joy will reign. Stand steadfastly on the proclamation of I believe in you, Christ Jesus, and may it reverberate in your body with each beat of your heart and breath. Your future becomes firmly grounded in victory as you cling to me, and the promises I have given will be fulfilled right before your eyes. Everything is falling into place because I have said it, and my word is not empty. I can feel the happiness growing within of you, my darling child, and the comforting embrace that surrounds you may uplift your soul and provide the serenity you've been seeking. Perhaps you're experiencing an overwhelming sense of wonder right now, the kind of feeling that words fail to describe. However, I hope you understand that no matter how my feelings for you change, I will always be here for you. My love for you is unwavering, and I will be there for you night after night. Keep an eye on you as dawn breaks. I meet your spirit with new mercies prepared to support you all day long. I am the one who sits with you, providing solace. I love you very much, and I'm whispering words of hope into your ear as I tell you this. A wonderful gift is coming your way, yet in the middle of all this optimism, I want you to find solace in my word and let your trust grow strong in my promises. May uncertainty never be able to stifle your delight, since I have final say over your. Be firm in the face of adversity, for my healing power is greater than any illness or diagnosis you may face. Your liberation is on the cusp of bursting over the threshold of your existence, freeing you from the curse of dread and the weight of oppressive memories. The bonds of despair are breaking, and the floodgates of possibility are opening, and my miraculous power is about to open, allowing you to be changed from the inside out. If I have spoken it, it will happen. What I have said, you will witness, and your tongue will be gushing with praise, and your heart with thankfulness. Saw by your own eyes, and when I bestow upon you everything that you want, more than enough in fact, I will also bestow upon you chances to elevate others and share from your surplus. Now let me approach close. Relax in my presence while I release my healing touch onto your body, your emotions, and every part of your soul that longs for comfort. Despair, and replace it with resolute resolve. Let my peace fill your whole being. You have endured hardship with bravery. You have. The day of victory has finally begun, and you will see wondrous things because you refuse to give in to critiques or give in to despondency. May you be showered with an abundance of sustenance and genuine prosperity, both materially and spiritually. Entrust your hopes, aspirations, and plans to me, and I will direct your path and transform your endeavors into something more magnificent than you could have ever dreamed. Find joy in my company, and I will grant your every heartfelt want. Answer: I want to show you marvels that are beyond your wildest imagination. May my written promises renew your trust and serve as a constant reminder that everything is possible, is within my reach when you place your faith in me. Reveal to me the reaction of your heart and proclaim your belief in my kindness. However, do not let your declaration to be only verbal. Rise up, be fearless, and cut ties with anybody or anything that pulls you away from my love, whether it's my friends who try to persuade you to ignore my truth, or the things that rob you of your time. But dulling your spirit won't assist when genuine adversity strikes, and worldly goods won't provide much solace in the event that you let go of the faith that grounds you. So hold to my. Make firm commitments and see them through when you seek me out in the wee hours of morning, throughout the busy hours of noon, and in the peaceful moments before you sleep at night, trusting that I would provide for your every need. I want you to pay careful attention because I'm about to reveal something magnificent, amazing, beyond your current understanding, into your life, an occurrence or achievement so spectacular that it will leave you in awe. Yeah, I love you. Say it out loud. When you reflect on your darkest hours, remember how I saved you each time, and you'll come out on top, even when it felt like there was no way out. Impossible. And you have seen me transform seemingly insurmountable obstacles into victories. Know this: when you were on the verge of despair, I did not leave you. I will never leave you. So instead of dwelling on the sorrow of your previous struggles, let your mind be flooded with memories of my faithfulness. Remember all the valleys you've traveled through and dwell on the... Stay focused on the present and go on with determination toward a future full of promise. Yet, my dear, I would for you to get more than just A. I want to change your life so drastically that happiness and unfaltering faith are your everyday realities. Therefore, I beg you to remain by my side, trusting in what I say. Standing firmly on my promises as your foundation, I, the Lord your God, have the last word in all things I have stated. When questions arise, I will quench them with the truth. You are fortunate, so who can turn it back? May my soul pour out of you like a powerful river, sweeping away all signs of fatigue. May my grace light up your journey ahead of you, illuminating uncharted territories where dreams await. Even in the depths of despair, my light will shine through. Hold on to this promise. Your freedom is drawing close. Your sorrow is giving way to joy, and the barriers that previously held you back are crumbling like the walls of Jericho. Feeling overwhelmed by my influence, it's time to center your hope on me. I encourage you to cry out to me again, just as you would to a friend. As a parent who is well versed in all aspects of your life, I am here to listen to your every word, no matter how little or hidden. In response to your every whimper, I am already at work, and the rewards it brings will far above your expectations. Have faith in my endless creativity. Doing what I say right now will accomplish more than years of your own hard work ever could. At this very minute, I'm sending out my heavenly warriors to stand guard around you, swords drawn, ready to. They fight invisible enemies of your tranquility, illuminating the way to the triumph I have declared, which is more than simply a story from ages past. These are the things my offspring might anticipate if they join forces with my will and see how I direct every event to get you nearer to your breakthrough. Today is a turning point in your life. It is the day of salvation. It is the ideal opportunity to let go of your pride and enter into the flow of my abundant blessings, despite the challenges you may have faced. Your character has been shaped by the difficult months you've gone through, and you've learned to rely on me, your tremendous God. Now, in this season of new opportunities, I am putting fresh. Chance encounters will appear in your life at regular intervals. As you seek them out, you will collect them like precious jewels. Have confidence, keep moving ahead, and never give up. Releasing the burdens of the past is the first step in achieving the joy and contentment you've been seeking. I will also help you become physically stronger by mending any damaged tissues in your body that have endured. Each morning and evening, take a few moments to halt, pray, and listen with the spiritual ears that I have bestowed upon you. I have removed you from the world so that you may feel my knowledge wash over you like a soft rain, rejuvenating your spirit. I hope you know how much I value you in that stillness, separated you from the masses, and anointed you with the power to receive my hand-picked miracles, breakthroughs, and blessings. Not only will you receive these gifts, but you will also become an instrument of blessing for those closest to you, guiding them to. Every morning, I greet you with the hope that you would embrace my love, trust in my truth, and obey my commandments. My heart is filled with joy when you do these things, because it means that you are genuinely understanding how precious you are to me. Be mindful of my unending love, and hold on to that understanding as you go about your day, knowing that I am always with you. And when night falls, no matter how terrible your day has been, rest easy knowing that I am watching over you, whether you've been successful or not. I will whisper soothing words to you while you sleep, and I will provide a safe place for you to rest. That nothing else can substitute, just as I have never left you in the midst of your darkest hours, neither will I desert you now, as we stand on the verge of. You have triumphed, and I have seen the depths of your soul. I know what it's like to be alone, and to be crushed by betrayal and neglect. I have also tasted the bitter cold of rejection and the scorching heat of mockery. Under the weight of unfathomable agony, tears streamed down my face as I made the decision to continue moving ahead, even if I was slandered and put on a cross. I decided to pay the price for your misdeeds in an act of boundless, unwavering love. The piercing nails in my hands and feet will always be a reminder of how was rejected, but it is also an everlasting proof of love so pure that it surpasses all human shortcomings. I tell you this because I want you to know that my love for you isn't an impersonal feeling. Rather, it is a passionate, emotionally invested, and passionately protective commitment to your health. I'm the Good Shepherd who scoured the depths to find you again. I'm the comforter who dries your tears and cradles you when you're weak. I am the Savior who forsook everything, my refuge, my heavenly throne, so that you, my child, could experience life to the fullest. For every day that you are born is a gift, a fresh opportunity. The trials you've endured have strengthened your confidence in me, and now, at this pivotal crossroads, I want you to have faith in my ability to get you through. Be certain that I will stay committed to my promises until my triumph is seen in every aspect of your life. May hope blossom like a new flower, an oasis of water amid the desert, soothing your thirst and promising an abundance of possibilities beyond your wildest dreams. May our chats flow as effortlessly as the first breath of the day. I am here for you day and night, ready to hear your concerns, dreams, and deepest desires. When you reach out to me, I promise to reply in ways you may not expect. Regardless of the manner in which my counsel reaches you, my responses may appear as unforeseen prods that lead to previously unseen opportunities or a miraculous recovery that defies logic. I promise it will be the catalyst you need to deepen your faith and gain self-assurance in my limitless love. Please do not discount the favor. I am patiently waiting on the other side of your surrender, so that my gifts, courage, knowledge, restoration, joy, can be embraced by an open heart. I created you with a unique purpose, and I am offering you these talents. You are interwoven into my magnificent plan, and your life is an essential thread in the fabric of my plan, and heaven rejoices whenever you even take a little step toward it. Eternity. If you're struggling with lingering feelings of failure from the past, I ask that you bring them to me so that my mercy may turn them into powerful testimonials of grace. When fears attempt to ensnare you, I tell you the truth. You are chosen, forgiven, and loved profoundly. Silence the whispers of doubt that speak unworthiness. Reminisce of my resurrection and how I broke free from death so that no force, whether mental, emotional, or spiritual, could ever bind you. Vulnerability and my grace is more than enough to overcome any obstacle. I encourage you to have hope for what is ahead, not because the road ahead is smooth, but because I am with you every step of the way. I will be at your side, directing your steps and restoring your bravery. May my peace and the assurance of my word envelop you. Awaken your spirit. Maintain your focus on me, and I will open doors that no one can shut. This is the day of your deliverance, the hour when your heart discovers liberation as you boldly embrace the plenty I have decreed. Faith invites my miracles to materialize. Hope welcomes my gifts into. Put these three things on and see how fast the shadows go. My love for you, your life, and your trials will keep you firmly planted no matter what. Throughout the overwhelming loneliness, know that I have not left you. Take a minute to look beyond your suffering and see that I have been subtly supporting you. Please do not believe that. I inflicted this pain because I know what it's like to be rejected, and I know the pain it left when you give more of yourself to love than you thought you could. We have a common bond, since you have given freely of what you have eaten to nourish others, without asking anything in return. We are driven by an overwhelming desire to meet needs, And it hurts when the people you care about don't reach out to you when you're down and out. Your loved ones showering them with compassion while they turn a blind eye to your sacrifice. But I can feel every tear, every secret sigh, and every hidden thought that you have. You have given so selflessly, and I will recognize your commitment because of that. There is a recompense for your suffering that you did not ask for, and it is love that does not go out of its way. Hidden away, I am planting the seeds of happiness and plenty for you, and soon you will be astounded by the harvest that grows from. Yes, you are surrounded by individuals whose hearts have become distant or self-absorbed, but I want you to know that I am still working on changing their hearts from. Through my divine intervention, I will bring them face to face with the consequences of their decisions. Some of them will realize that the qualities of compassion and empathy are essential for finding genuine satisfaction and tranquility. Already possess, and when my spirit reaches them, they will discover the strength of modesty and the beauty of unselfish love. So keep going, because I am familiar with your identity and have seen the depths of your corruption. I will patiently wait for them to change so that I might rejuvenate their hearts and minds. I know the sharp pain of isolation you've experienced, the whispered prayers you say when you feel no one is listening, and the unsaid dreams you keep hidden for fear of letdown. However, I can assure you that a new era is approaching, so brace yourself for an influx of delight, for doors that were previously closed to you will soon swing open wide. Have confidence in my power. You have never ceased believing. Thus, I will prove my power by returning what you felt was lost forever and bestowing upon you an abundance of benefits beyond measure, more valuable than you could have ever imagined. So don't let yourself be crushed by the grief of losing things, people, or chances because of your own carelessness. I have long ago forgiven you for your mistakes, and you have already turned from them. If others have treated you unfairly, don't wallow in self-pity. Let go of resentment and bitterness. They bind you to the past and prevent you from moving on. If someone has lied to you, cast aside your rage and revenge. They will only hold you back. Is the insight to know who to put your faith in? Let go of resentment against the past so you may welcome the future with open arms, and keep moving ahead, my child. As you imagine the fresh opportunities I'm about to bestow upon you, doors will open one after the other, exposing life-changing encounters that will mend your broken heart and broaden your horizons. You have worked hard out of love, and now you will celebrate. The Lord, your God, promises you that you are not alone and that your tale is far from done. Although some have rejected you, others have misunderstood and condemned you, the seeds you sowed in sorrow will eventually blossom in my glory, proving to everyone that your faith was never in vain. However, I assure you that my favor will triumph over previous disappointments. This season of heartache will be remembered as a crucial chapter in the bigger narrative I am building. The scars from earlier hardships will fade, transform into symbols of success that serve as reminders that I was working to strengthen your faith, mold your character, and bring you closer to my heart, even in the midst of times when it seemed like no one was listening. Someone else has faith in you. Keep in mind that I see your resilience. I see you getting out of bed every morning to be nice again, even when I don't deserve it. I witness your love capacity. Though it hurts, it reflects my own heart, a heart that has experienced betrayal, but yet chooses grace. And I believe you deserve all the beautiful things I have in store for you, which I will share with you soon. Through the darkness of your sadness, you will see the light of my blessings shining on your path, guiding you toward hope. May my presence provide you solace when you feel like you've hit rock bottom. Share your deepest thoughts and feelings with me in prayer at any hour of the day or night. Express your frustrations and worries, and have faith that I am attentive and responsive, even when as you face each new day with hope, I will open doors that previously seemed closed, and I will soothe you with whispers of truth when the air is heavy with quiet. Always sealed, I will exalt you before those who have doubted your value So keep an eye out for even the smallest changes in your situation, for my most powerful movements often start with the most modest. As you navigate through life's ups and downs, stay attuned to the inner voice that encourages you to persevere in the face of adversity. As you begin each new day, may you find solace in the knowledge that I, your Heavenly Father, will never leave you or your children. I've already planned a glorious future for you, full of chances, a higher purpose, the triumphs of your family, your own achievements, and your. There is hope for the future because you have the knowledge to help those who are suffering in the shadows. Even as you hear me speak, my words are swirling about in your thoughts. My grace, compassion, and everlasting love are like a holy wind sweeping through your thoughts, driving away discouragement and destroying any sign of despair. The new wave of joy that washes over you is proof of this. Prepare yourself for the future miracles. A great force is coming to shake your world, unlocking doors that have been locked and bringing chances you never knew existed. As you go about your day, everyone will see the brilliant light that emanates from inside you. However, I want you to know that my strength comes from within, so keep your pride in check. On your own, the downtrodden are lifted up, the persecuted are vindicated, and the outcasts find a home. Those who judged you erroneously may have pointed fingers, but you alone have the power to change their minds. You were unjustly sentenced, but I, the King of Glory, have taken responsibility for your life and the lives of your whole family. Receive my love with a contrite spirit, and let it fill every crevice in your being. I want to bless you even more for the immeasurable mercy with which I have covered your transgressions and healed your wounds, because it makes me happy to give my kids nice things. When you asked for a message that would touch your heart, I wanted to tell you about that secret spot in your life, and I can see it clearly. You attempt to hide the weight you believe no one can possibly comprehend, but we are both aware of its presence, and I implore you to now shed light on it for me. Do not hesitate to share these words if you feel compelled to do so. Always remember to thank those who serve you and proclaim the truth. You have the power to save a soul from misery, just by obeying, my dear child. That is why I want you to cherish the first minutes of your day and not be in a hurry. As you emerge from the cozy embrace of your bed, among the cacophony of sounds and diversions, may your first response be a heartfelt expression of thanks for the love and support of your family. My friends, when you take a deep breath and feel your pulse rate, consider the challenges that lie ahead and entrust them to me, even the parts that aren't immediately apparent. I can help you mend the parts of you that seem too tangled or damaged. Here's a little peek at what's in store for you on this journey. You'll encounter obstacles, but I will be by your side every step of the way, providing strength when you lack it, calm when the storms roll in, and guidance when you don't know what to do. As you take a breath, you have the opportunity to look beyond what's behind you to the glorious one, and every door that opens is a sign of my constancy as your provider. Imagine a gardener tending to the soil before planting seeds. I have been doing the same for your heart, removing weeds of doubt, fear, and uncertainty while you watch me construct your future. Your every tear has watered the seeds of promise, and soon you will witness the flowering of your aspirations planted by your regrets. Thought they had died a long time ago, but with my help, they will rise again, even stronger than before. A mountain may be waiting for you, but it isn't going to. When you rise, you'll be able to view your situation through my eyes and realize that what seemed impossible on the ground is really completely conquerable with. Upon reaching the peak, you will enter a new realm, teeming with benefits, chances, and a very intimate connection with my soul. There will be a plenty of harvest in the valley, and you will be able to load your arms with the fruit of obedience. I understand that there are moments when you feel inadequate, ignored, or too tired to. Go forward, but you will be a witness to my grace. Even though some people consider you unimportant or undesired, I've taken it upon myself to raise you, to showcase the awe-inspiring nature of my compassionate heart, which is why I want to remind you to keep your head down while you're basking in my blessings, and to acknowledge that all your good fortune is a direct result of my benevolence. To fulfill your destiny, which has always been to offer healing, hope, and change to your home, community, and beyond, you must first trust me with your own scars. Only then will you be able to unleash the solace that wounded souls need. Give them up. They won't cast you out, but they will serve as witnesses to my redemptive power if you'll only be brave enough to ask me every morning, Lord, where will you? What shattered location can I assist restore? Whose heart can I encourage today? As you give yourself up in this manner, watch how I increase your impact and power too. Take a time to breathe deeply and remember that I'm holding your future while you meditate on the reality that my compassion follows you, pursues you, and welcomes you at every step. When doubts start to creep in, go back to the time you read these words and how my soul spoke to yours, sparking a new hope. May that memory encourage you. In the midst of your darkest hours, keep in mind that I am a personal God who desires constant communication with you. Concerns have no place in your life. In the wee hours of the morning, I am yours to enjoy. Here, you may relax from the stresses that weigh you down. Share with me your worries, your pain, my child. We are pushing on as one toward victory and new revelations, and I will turn their experiences of grace into testimonies of victory. The mountain is before you, my darling, but my strength is greater. The fields of harvest are beyond, but my power is greater yet. You are not dreaming. Rather, I have designated you a destiny that includes the restoration of your family and your own personal satisfaction. As you take each step ahead, know that my hand will steady you as you listen. I offer this message to you, not to rush things, but to give you the time you need to mend shattered hearts, put the pieces back together, and realign yours with mine. Rather than judge, may these facts take root in your soul and fearlessly share them with others if you come across someone who could benefit from them. Do it now, my darling, because in doing so, you become my conduit, transporting hope to the lost and hopeless. The sun has risen up, the possibilities are endless, and my unfaltering grace, a grateful morning greeting, and my sincere appreciation for the second. Possibilities for the future that I am confidently holding in my hands based on the lessons learned. Then bravely and modestly stand forward and see how I bring every. I assure you that my love will last forever and that I will ultimately succeed. Thank you.